Hello, motto.
I suppose me just sitting here and pretending that I don't exist, I can't do anymore. Fuck.
I just got back from smoke, and I had my arm looked at.
Oh, how's arm?
Hand bork.
Oh, that's terrible. You shouldn't be breaking your arm. By the way, we're live.
Hi, internet. Don't punch walls. Or if you do, aim for the middle parts that the stud isn't at.
Exactly.
I got through the hospital in a surprisingly quick time.
Yeah, it's always good, right? Tonight we're playing Dasani 2. But I'm getting everything set up. The punk rock bitch known as Jack is getting everything set up.
I can't actually play games.
That sucks.
Yes, it does.
You know what else sucks? I'm literally running out of I'm running out of space for things on my screen. I'm going to have to get more screens or bigger screens.
All the screens.
Pretty much. I mean, fuck. I didn't think it would be one of the most popular indie V2 punk bitch fucking trannies ever.
Trying to open a bottle with one hand is fucking hard.
I'm a little high, so...
Lucky.
Hey, mine's legal.
So's mine.
You know one thing I hate about Destiny, though? Every time I launch the game, I have to tell it to stop with the fucking music. We use our own personal music around here. So Destiny's being a bitch. But it's whatever. Like I said, I wasn't planning on being a popular bitch, but all of a sudden I'm a popular bitch.
Nice.
Now if this garbage game will ever fucking load so I can turn this music off for the upteenth time. Surely there ain't that many people playing. I also need to go back to working on redeems and stuff. I just haven't had time.
My hand hurt. I'm an idiot.
And what did we learn?
When the wall says, yo mama, the response isn't, you what, mate?
Right. Hi.
Okay, so I can't use the keyboard to play games, but I can still play city management games.
That sounds about right, yeah. Basically, you can't, like, fucking beat up people. Which sucks, but, you know. That's the shit you did to yourself.
Get drunk. Got it.
Alright. Dasani doesn't like it when you try to capture the game. I forgot about that. Dasani is terrible, terrible game.
You have said this multiple times.
Don't recommend it. We're gonna switch to lo-fi. And I'm going to rearrange things because
My half cast is now solidified.
hell yeah.
They advised me not to cut this one off.
Well, that just don't sound like fun.
In my defense, the last time I cut my cast off is because I got annoyed and I really wanted to go for a bike ride. And it was at the end of my healing period, so I figured, you know what, who cares? It'll be fine. So then a week later, I show up to my thing where I'm supposed to get the cast off, and they go, alright, let's get that, where's your cast?
Why'd you take your cast off?
I wanted to go for a bike ride. They were not nice with that answer.
Yeah, I don't know why I just all of a sudden become Miss Popular Bitch on the internet.
Alright, how many people you got watching?
10 on Twitch, but I just started the stream. And it's not like I do anything to be popular, bitch.
God, okay, I can't use the lighter method.
The only thing that gets scheduled is the podcast, believe it or not.
I'm still terrible with that.
God, I did terrible. That's better. But yes, no, the only thing this even schedules the podcast. And yes, it will be a podcast tomorrow. I could do this on, you know, the easier difficulty, but where's the fun in that shit, right? You don't get as many drops and shit. Fine, I'll do it on the normal difficulty. Just go to the tower. I think Dasani's having network issues. We obviously got to level up gear. So, other than being in a cast, how's the Toque doing? Let's gambit.
Sorry about that. I had a small computer emergency.
No, I understand that. And I totally won't be playing Final Fantasy XIV during the podcast tomorrow. Totally, I promise.
I haven't played that in forever.
I've been playing through it recently.
Good story. Gameplay needs some work.
Ah, so it's got the opposite problem that the Sani has. Nope, you're not the one I need. I don't feel like doing Gambit right now. Not until I get some more powerful or better armor and weapons.
Before I opened my doors to Guardians, I watched you thrash through your collective existence. Loss never so much as hindered your destructive stride. The Red War, a Vanguard's death, mere hiccups. Back then, I judged you as callous. I assumed it was easy for you to rebuild, because your condition makes you incapable of caring about anything ephemeral. Now, I find myself in a dark hour, and I must admit I am envious of your tenacity. Until next time.
We have to go to Europa.
The founders of the Black Armory were visionaries, inventors. If the armory is going to survive, I must be...
I don't really care what you have to say because the story in Destiny is basically blah 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 bad guy, blah 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 even more powerful bad guy,
Shoot more bad guy.
blah 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 blah. It is still fun shooting game though. I don't hate the gunplay in it. I hate the gunplay in other games though. To be honest with you, if I could find a crew to do it, I'd probably play Tom Clancy's Wildlands. Or Breakpoint.
the fuck? They're writing a sequel to the Goonies.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's going to be epic sauce, bruh.
Don't ever say that again.
But why though?
Cast.
I'm not allowed to say epic sauce?
Pain!
It's not even fucking like Zoomy speak. That's actual millennial speak.
I know, and I hated it then.
You just sound jealous, bruh.
Beat you with my cast now. I don't know when I'll stop.
For real, no cap? You're gonna beat me with your cast and you don't know when you'll stop.
Yes.
Kinky.
God damn it.
What?
Not that kind of beating.
I would just like you to know that women don't play games,
Look for a
Duke.
terminal with elevated access protocols. There might be one
the
in
sky is
nearby
blue.
offices.
I actually make Worf play all the games while I talk over them, don't you know?
This explains many things.
No, I figured you was gonna be like, I've seen both of you play games and I can tell you that's a fucking lie.
I've seen you play games. No. Okay, I
I'm
should be able
receiving
to
data
play
now.
like this.
Oh, this is incredible work and well annotated. So that's how they solved for diatomic partitioning, and the macrofusion blending is just... Apologies. It's just exciting to see the final pieces in front of me. There's a component listed here, some sort of processing unit to calculate the threading algorithms. Looks proprietary. See if your ghost can scan for it based on these parameters. I doubt we'll be able to recreate another one, and none of this will work without it.
Okay, see if this can scan. You're not letting me interact with the thing again. What the balls? The Sani. Hours of fun.
Sonny, buy it. You know you have to.
It wants me to scan the thing with my ghost, but it won't let me scan the thing with my ghost. Dasani, it doesn't want to work because it's Dasani.
This uni.
This isn't like an old bug either, which is the funny part of this.
No.
Oh, it's a fairly common known bug.
That's not good. Wait, why? If it's a known bug, then why haven't they fixed it?
Fix things in video games? Are you mad?
Actually,
Next you're gonna tell me that Hogan's Heroes isn't funny. Oh, I completely forgot about that. I have a sponsor today.
Beamster.
Yep, I'm sponsored by Instreamly, who's trying to figure out what brands gamers like. Click on the link and you get to take a small survey. It's only currently available to my Twitch audience, though. Because YouTube won't let me take sponsors.
Because you suck.
Well, no, because I'm not monetized on YouTube.
Yay!
This stream will be demonetized before it comes out.
Look for a terminal with elevated access protocols. There might be one in the nearby offices.
But yeah, if you take a 30-second survey, I get like 7 cents a survey.
I'm receiving data now. Oh, this is incredible work, and well annotated. So that's how they solved for diatomic partitioning, and the macrofusion blending is just... Apologies. It's just exciting to see the final pieces in front of me. There's a component listed here, some sort of processing unit to calculate the threading algorithms. Looks proprietary. See if your ghost can scan for it based on these parameters. I doubt we'll be able to recreate another one, and none of this will work without it.
It don't tell me where to go. You mean I have to figure this... I have to figure this out on my own? It's making me figure things out on my own. What do I do?
I do not know.
Guess that means I go deeper in the hole. Nope, it's not deeper in the hole.
Hmm.
So it has to be over here, right?
Okay. Let's see if we can play anything.
He's gonna play one-handed, boys and girls.
I have a controller.
Hi, EA. How are you?
Whether or not the controller is useful, we'll find out soon. I had to buy a new one, though.
I need to take mine apart and clean up.
I had to buy a new one because I got mad at Elden Ring and may or may not have smashed one of the thumbsticks a bit too hard.
Why would you do a thing like that? I don't know. This mission seems a pain in the ass. I'm missing something.
Exactly.
Do I have any missions on the moon I need to do? Yeah, we'll do Whispers of the Past. For some reason that mission's having problems. I'm good currently also playing D2. It's a terrible game. It's a terrible, terrible game.
Destiny or Diablo?
Destiny.
Definitely a terrible game.
It's a terrible game with decent shooting mechanics. And I'm not high on medication. Totally. I don't know where I'm at, chat. Oh wait, I'm on the moon. What's the thing that the Destiny got real famous for before their first expansion pack? Wasn't it like the moon was haunted?
The moon is haunted. Ah!
I'm relieved to see you. Truth in action. One at a time, please.
It changed when I went to the moon. Proto Raid. Yeah, it probably was the Proto Raid. Don't know. I always mess that up. Try to do something cool. And I always mess that up.
terminal with elevated access protocols. There might be one in the nearby offices.
Okay.
Where?
I think it keeps messing up on me for some reason.
Weird.
I'm receiving data now. Oh, this is incredible work, and well annotated. So that's how they solved for diatomic partitioning, and the macrofusion blending is just... Apologies. It's just exciting to see the final pieces in front of me. There's a component listed here, some sort of processing unit to calculate the threading algorithms. Looks proprietary. See if your ghost can scan for it based on these parameters. I doubt we'll be able to recreate another one, and none of this will work without it.
I got a picture for later. We're not doing that on stream.
Okay. It doesn't seem to want me to do the tango.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
So I want to assume.
Pizza looks fucking tasty.
I'm going to assume that this is a bit broke. Sometimes this works. It's taking me somewhere. I forget a lot of missions are now launched in the mission log.
Yay.
Except I have a feeling it's just going to take me to pretty
Heartwarming.
much.
This is a heartwarming story. After hearing a teenager sing Metallica on TikTok, Lars Ulrich has reached out to let them know they owe him royalties.
Lars can kiss my ass. I would rather my fans sing my songs. Well, that's about how I feel about that quest, so... Yeah, it's because Destiny's a terrible game that's poorly coded.
Yeah. Oh wow, that didn't take
Eyes up,
a
Guardian.
day.
We're responding to a distress call from House Salvation civilians. They
How
wouldn't
about
ask
those
us for
two?
help if it wasn't dire, so let's use our leverage wisely. This is a humanitarian mission. So hold fire on all Elixni targets. Good luck.
Oh, I'm not allowed to shoot him. Damn.
Damn.
The hidden report that Aramis is on site. Your orders are to take her alive. Now, I know she's caused a lot of damage, but killing her
Oh, that's
will
fucking
only harden
terrifying.
anti-human sentiment. I'm not turning
Animate
my
anyone
first
too
op
can
as
replace
Hunter
people in
Vanguard
videos with
into a
anyone from a
bloodbath.
single reference image. It's meant to be incredibly easy for people to film other people for crimes. Or film frame. I can English, how dare you?
You can English?
I can English good. Yeah, I gotta. I'm gonna have to switch to like isometric games.
And what did you learn?
Absolutely nothing.
Are you still going to attack the wall?
With a hatchet. I fail to see what I did wrong. I'm clearly blameless in this situation.
Clearly.
This is bizarre, Guardian. It's not an attack, it's a roundup. But new Scorn only come
It
from
says
dead
compatible
Elixni.
with PC.
So why do they want the prisoners alive?
Who knows why they want the prisoners alive?
We haven't figured that part out yet. Okay, now I gotta figure out what my controller has decided that it doesn't want to function.
Reasons.
House
Of course
Salvation
it's
ships are bailing for
discontinued.
Earth,
Why
and the Helm
wouldn't
just
it be?
arrived to take on stragglers. There's a lot of reasonable distrust of Aramis's people, but I'm taking the long view. I want to prove that hunters can build bridges, not just blow them up. There's something different about these Scorn. The freed civvies keep referring to them as Naviskirisk, which translates to not lifeless. Not sure what they mean by that yet. Xenobiological analysis is in. These Scorn are made of living tissue, Guardian, not necrotic like normal. Naviskidisk. Fikrul must have found a new source of power. Something paracausal.
Stand before me if you dare. I'll send you back to the drift again and again.
Fucking drivers. This is such a bitch.
We're gonna put Jackie's theory into practice. You put enough bullets in something, it will die.
Yeah.
Our salvation will
Wait a
never
minute, how come
bow.
my other Xbox
Not to
controller
the
worked
scorn,
fine, but this one
and
now
not
doesn't?
to the vanguard.
Aramis is
Plug and
getting
play
away,
my ass.
Guardian.
Must
Chase
have
her
been
down.
must have missed an update or something.
We have to go. Sadly, those missions are about those guys won't die. Nobody ever truly dies in Destiny, don't you know that?
It sounds like Marvel. Be right back.
Damn. Fikrul got his hands on an echo. He's using it to mutate the ether of living Elixni. That explains this new breed of Scorn and why he wants the captives alive. For now, let's keep our eyes on the prize. Aramis is cornered. I'm coming down to personally negotiate her surrender. Stand by.
Good work, Guardian. This has been a long time coming. Aramis Kell. It's not for me to judge you, but I speak for the people of the last city now. They're demanding justice for all the people you've harmed. Guardians and civilians both. And it's my job to deliver you.
The justice of thieves and oppressors. What hypocrisy. Your blades are covered in the ether of my kin.
Think of the kin you have left. They're aboard the helm right now, and they need you. You can't abandon them. Besides, if I came back without you, Ida would never forgive me.
If I come quietly, you will guarantee safe harbor for my people?
As long as they disarm and live peacefully with House Light, they'll be safe in the city. You have my word.
I expect the Guardian to enforce that. Now take me to Ido.
All hands. This is the Hunter Vanguard. We have a high-value prisoner on board and a House Salvation catch inbound. Prepare for boarding defense. We don't want to fight your rescue team, Aramis. Call them off.
I'm not the one in need of a rescue. Once he
I want to
finds
fight
you-
the rescue team. That would be funny.
It's too late.
Father, I bring a gift. The power to make all Elixni our children. Reborn through extinction. Risen as scorn. Woe to Vicaro, Kern of Hell.
We've lost steering. We're going down.
This is their boss.
I am assuming
Oh, boy.
control of this vessel due to a comprehensive failure of arc conduit systems and my extensive experience with crash landings. Please brace for turbulence as we slam directly into...
As we slam directly into. Good old Failsafe. Yeah, I like Failsafe. Failsafe was actually kind of a cool character. Even though I did hate that freaking strike every once in a while. It's already got tarps.
I wonder what we'll discover next. So much has happened. I can't believe the helm is gone. At least we managed to salvage a small section of the ship from Europa. We couldn't leave poor Failsafe alone out there again. We must operate out of the last city for now. And so, welcome to my tonic shop. Petra has been helping me search through old records. Techian research, even materials from the old House of Wolves. I found many references to tonics, elixirs my forebears used to treat sickness or grant strength. This wasn't common medicine. Old Reese was suffused with the light of the Great Machine. Some of these ingredients must have been too. My father is ailing. Nezarek's curse works upon him day by day. But I know there's a solution in here somewhere. I won't give up until I find it. I hope my studies can be of some use to you as well. Whatever new power it is that Fikrul wields, we'll need a way to counteract it. For now, it may be helpful to study the revenants that Fikrul creates. It's unsavory, but we have to start somewhere. I believe my father wants to speak with you. Please, don't let him know that I'm worried for him.
Alright, I won't let him know that you're worried about him, jeez.
I greet you in the light, Guardian. I regret that you must see me like this. I know insists that this is slowing the curse, but it is no cure.
Much elixir medicine was forgotten. Ido seeks a remedy in secrets of old Reese.
There are few still living who know the ways of our lost home.
Eremiskel remembers. Captured by the Guardian this day, she will help.
Her love for the Elixir is poisoned by her hatred of the Great Machine.
But now she will see wisdom in your path. Yes. Safety with house light, protected by guardians.
Safe, but not whole. I thought Perhaps being near the great machine would help reclaim what we lost on Reese. But I look at our hatchlings now, living in the ruins of humanity, building lives from scrap, and I see that we are debased, corrupted, defiled, doomed to meet our final end as scorn.
Trust in Ido. Varix teaches the ways of House Judgment. She will find old solutions to new problems. You will see.
Okay.
Even after the Traveler fled our sky, and our world was swept away in horror. After our great houses fell to betrayal and futile war, some Elixni held hope for unity and a future for our people. I do not know how much time remains to me, but if none challenge Fikrul, that dream is lost. Fikrul will condemn Elixni to decay and ruin. We will be a dead people, rolled over by the dead. My life is for my daughter and my house. Let them see that I still believe the old stories. Old stories tell that when Reese was threatened by dangers no weapon could defeat, the Kells would call upon a Slayer Baron, one possessed of forgotten knowledge, capable of impossible feats, one who can stand against an unrelenting foe. Does that not describe you well, my friend? So much of our history is tale and myth, but the scribe Varix remembers much. But what he cannot recall, Ido will help you uncover. I name you my Slayer Baron, and I beg of you, defend our house, defend our people. Deliver them from this second whirlwind. And when the time comes, deliver them from my curse.
Access from day one. He was in.
Fikrul and his minions continue to hunt down Elixni across the Soul System. He does not seek to call them under his banner. He will warp their minds, control them. They will kneel, willing or otherwise. Kell of Kells, Slayer, Baron, these are old titles, but our faith in them holds strong. Even those in House Salvation will understand the role you play. Death came for Reese, and none could prevent it. But that does not have to be our future. I will not compel your obedience, Guardian.
I gotcha.
I beseech you, as kin, join your sword arms to mine. Slayer Baron of House Light, stand against those who would cast us into ruin. Cut down all those who would destroy our house. Carve a future for the living, from the bones of the dead.
Now we have to go back to the Lost City. Hi, Pyro2911. How's it going? Welcome to my stream. I'm Jackie. I'm kind of a variety streamer. And a total bitch. I'm playing this terrible game called Dasani. Because I need more money for an ass holder. I mean chair.
My little scallywag. Welcome to my newest home, ever closer to the center of power. Vanguard wants to keep an eye on me.
I still want to shoot him in the face.
I've got more eyes than they do. Plenty of ears, too. An old spider doesn't like what he's hearing from Europa. I had an agent investigating one orbital station for salvage. Then she lost contact. It'd have to be something worse than Salvation vagrants knocking around up there to take her down. All we're getting on the Europa channels now are automated warnings. Old human ones. I'm not sending
Anything but human warnings? Jesus Christ. Anything but human warnings. Fuck.
You're the drastic measures. I'd sweeten the pot, but
I know what Spider is.
what you want from the facilities anyway. I'll be happy with your leftovers, huh? Give it a look, huh? Just try not to crash this station too, would you?
Crash the station. Gotcha.
I'm not a patient spider. Nothing is profitable as pain and suffering. I think the Awoken will find my prices are the best prices.
I can't do that just yet. That is way, way out of my league.
It's the law of commerce. I am the supply, and I make the demands.
But I can do that real quick.
If we're gonna stay here, we should be building more ships. That's all.
visited Aramis in her cell. We've been talking a little. I think we're making progress. She's been more responsive lately. You've been out there protecting our people. Even she has to admit that much. I mentioned that I've been working with Varix to track down information about tonics. Aramis said she knew a couple of older Elixni with knowledge of such things. If we could track down an apothecary, it would speed up my research considerably. In the meantime, Aramis also spoke of a Salvation enclave that might need our help. I sent Crow the coordinates. I might have left out the part where Aramis gave them to us. I know, but I think we can trust Aramis to look after the interests of her own people.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Crow will see that soon enough. Trust me on this? I'll ask the Techians next time I visit the reef.
I will figure this out. How goes Dasani?
It's Dasani.
You sound so thrilled to be playing.
It's Dasani.
Huh. Capture cards aren't that expensive.
No, they're not.
Comes with adapters. Look at that.
fighter for help after all.
Varric sees suspicion in the Slayer Baron. Can they trust Varric? Perhaps he still desires to be Kell of Kells, yes?
Well, I desire to be
After
the Jackie
all,
of Jackies.
Many died to make it so. It is true that Varric wanted power, not for himself, but for all Elixni, to build a new home filled with peace. But Varric lied to himself and his people. He was misled by darkness, and he lost the way of his house. And many terrors were born of his failure. Now Varric is humbled. He remembers he is not a Kell. He is a scribe. House judgment is not the way of fighting or ruling. It is the way of keeping history, promoting justice.
God, this guy is fucking boring.
Teaching, actually. So Varric will train Idol, and together, scribes will undo the many wrongs of Varric the Loyal.
I want to shoot stuff, not do watered down this stuff.
Are they forcing you to listen to dialogue?
Yes. Of course. Going to fight. I'm back. Was getting some water. Water's always important.
Okay, so I do have that installed now. Okay.
What do you have installed?
I'm going through how to install this Linux kernel driver for XPad. I'm having issues.
Mm-hmm.
Change my angle to be able to hit you WASD. The answer is yes. Can't hit shift. What the fuck is with the states and crashing things this month? The US Navy crashed an aircraft carrier into another ship. The fuck?
You mean your country doesn't just randomly crash things into things?
No! We don't have anything to crash things into. We're poor.
And you call yourself a real country.
That's what I keep telling them.
This place is unsafe for Varix and his allies. Hostile creatures stalk us through the snow. Kill them, and you will be rewarded.
Public events coming in. Oh yeah.
Yay!
It just so happens I have a quest where I have to snipe.
Sniping is good. Sniping is a good job, mate. This challenge at work, out of doors.
so comes your chance to disrupt them, Guardian.
See, the fun little part of my super is it's an automatic skill shot.
I'm gonna try restarting my computer. I'll be right back.
Alright. Come on, guys. I'm doing this with a machine gun. I'll go back to the to long range. I'll start using a scout rifle.
This area isn't on any exoscience blueprints. Clovis must not have wanted it found. Let's see what he had to hide.
But is it pleasure? Sometimes. Sometimes it's pure pleasure. Did not mean to do that.
Clovis Bray wasn't a good man. But this proves he was a monster. Grafting exocards onto human bodies? As for the Vex roaming around here, they're different from the force that came through the gate. It's possible, likely even, that they were test subjects too. Because when humans consume pure radiolarian fluid, they... Well, you saw what they became. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
I got the lost sector, guys. Yeah, the first lost sector I ever did was accidental. Gear grinding, who would have thought? Come on, this public event's taking. It's got rifled at you. Mm-hmm.
I warned Aramis against glimmer drilling. What use is such currency to